Hey guys, Luca here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to level up quickly and how to level up your legendary points and basically the three colored playlist. So when you come into the main stage, you're going to see blue, red, and green playlists, and this is your legend bar, which only unlocks if you complete one of the above. So all you have to do is reach level 4 in one of these. For example, I reached level 4 in this red playlist here, which is the kind of like the summit or the multiplayer stuff. And once you complete that, you can go down, unlock this legend bar, and you'll get XPs every time you do something in the orange category. If you do anything in the blue or the green, you won't get any legendary points. So for example, I have 7,500 here, and I'm going to go into the summit, which is my orange completed level 4 playlist, and I'm going to do one of these quick feats at the bottom. So for example, escape, and I'm just going to test it out just to see if we actually get XPs in the legendary bar, which is the yellow one, after completing something in the playlist where I have level 4. Some people were saying that it was bugged and they're not getting their XPs, but if you look up in the corner here, if you see a yellow XP, it means you're getting your XP. So I should be getting like 1,000 extra, so we were at 7,005. Gonna go check out the yellow bar and see if we got any XP in there, and it's at 9.2. So we did get some XP for doing something in a playlist that's level 4. The best thing to do is to try to get the blue and the green and the red at yellow 4 as fast as possible, and most of the green you can do at the end because it kind of happens as you're doing the red one, and maybe the blue one also happens as you're doing the red one. So I like to start with the red one, then do the blue one, and then do the green one. So I'm gonna go down and follow what my GPS says for the blue playlist, because once you click on it, it's gonna give you a waypoint. And what you want to do is make sure that your event here says main stage. It can't be custom or playlist. It has to be main stage to get the XPs for that color playlist. Also, you want to come down here and change some of the difficulty to get even more XP. So if you could handle a level 4 or level 5 event, go for it. Guidance, you could take that off. I don't think you need racing lines really, and braking and steering and all that stuff. You don't need rewind, you don't need either. ABS, you might need ABS and traction control. I like to drive with none of these. It's a bit harder. You got to brake before the curve and like keep your car on traction. You can't press the gas right away. There's a few things that you need to learn if you want to do more XPs and take all of those things off. But it's really useful. Also, what you want to do is go into your options, and in the difficulty you could also change all this stuff as well, giving you more XP bonuses. Now I don't know if this is just for events or for free driving on the map, but whatever you can fix here, might as well go ahead and do it. It's probably get some extra XPs just for driving in the car, getting that view in the car. So I mean, it's pretty good. It's extra XPs, so might as well go for whatever you can off here as well. And another good tip is go into your car's upgrades and try to get the XP bonus on them. So it's the legend affix, and if you don't have it, try to re-roll for it on some parts that you don't care about. Some yellow parts or some purple parts. Just try to get the XP bonus there. So for example, here I have 2.3 of 2.5, so that's a good number. I'm not going to re-roll that. I'm going to see if I have maybe a yellow that's not super interesting. Maybe this one, because it has, or this one because it has the loot. I like the lucky get better loot quality. Treasure hunt I'm not a fan of, so I'm gonna re-roll it, and I got bad stuff. But if you do it until you get legend, it's pretty good. Don't do it too much. I mean, you don't spend all your money and on re-rolling, but if you can, try a few times, maybe 4 or 5 times. If you do get the XP bonus on it, it's really good, especially on a yellow. The bonus goes up to 4%. And I mean, if you could do your whole car with 4% bonus on every part, it's gonna increase quite a bit. So you can see at the top there where it's written legend, I'm getting 15.8%. Gonna try to change maybe this bended. I might have to try a few times to get the XP bonus, but if you don't after 4 or 5 times, don't bother. It's not that worth it. Just keep the best things that you are getting. So for me, frenetic is pretty good. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. It's maxed, and I'm not gonna spend any more money on trying to fix that. So you get the point here. You're basically trying to maximize every XP that you can get out of your options, out of your events, out of your parts, and even your driver. If you go into your driver, you can go to your legend points, and if you put points in the wrong area, just press the button to reset the page. It's going to give you all your points back, and then you could choose where you want to put them again. So first thing you want to do is put them all on legend, obviously, and that's going to give you another 20% extra XP. So skilled is very good as well if you want to easily pass feats and get points on that. So skilled is another one of my favorite. It's very good during the summit to beat other players. It's a little boost in points. And then after that, I mean, you could choose whichever one you want. It's not gonna really help in your XP, but if you're starting off the game, the loot quality can be good, like bringing it up to 80%. So whenever you get loot, it's gonna be better loot. Maybe the numbers are gonna be higher on the loot. Maybe the color, you'll get more purples and yellows instead of greens and blues. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and put a few points in Gold Finder to get even more loot. And basically what you're trying to do is always keep track of where your XPs are going, what color they're going in. And like for after this event, I got a lot of blue XP, so it's going to my blue, and eventually you'll get to level 4. So now my blue is level 4, my orange is level 4. So whatever I do in those 2 events, I'm gonna get XPs in my legend. So you only get XPs from the playlist that's level 4. If I go and do some green things, because I'm not level 4, it won't add to my legendaries. So I'm gonna try to get this to level 4. And to do that, you can press the tutorial button. It's gonna show you what you need to do for each color. And if you look at green, it's explore. It's basically taking pictures, doing feats, doing some water activities, or like finding locations and stuff like that. Now, don't jump ahead right away and go do feats. Another good tip is to actually go into your challenges of your playlists and look if there's anything that has to do with feats. So for example, this one, complete 5 speed traps with a Lamborghini. You know what, might as well just do it. So before you jump into this car, you won't have the XP parts that we previously did, right? Because they're on the other cars. So go to your other car. These are all the parts here that have the XPs on this car, but we want them on the Lamborghini. So switch the perf parts, press the button. It's going to tell you which car do you want to put all your parts on from this car. So I'm going to go to Lamborghini here and press the validate, and it's going to bring all your parts from one car to another, and basically bringing the all the XP upgrades and parts that we did earlier. It's going to move to this car. So I'm just going to go to this speed trap here, and this one you have to beat by 100 kilometers above the objective. So if it's 170, I need 270. So I'm going to back up and come back, do a U-turn, and try to get it as fast as possible. And what's good about doing these is you're completing your challenge, which is complete 5 speed traps with a Lamborghini. And not only that, but you're also completing the green playlists. So you're doing 2 for 1 here. So you see completed that, but if you check in the background, you're going to see green XPs coming in as well. So don't just do the feats without checking your challenges first, because you'll get some rewards, and those rewards are XP as well as money, but you also get XPs. If you have to do precision, that's basically driving between 2 cars. So if you see 2 NPCs at a red light, drive between them, you'll get precision points. Another tip is if you have to do a slalom without any collisions, I like to go up here, which is at the north of the island, the Mokulea beach. And this is basically an airport. So you're doing a slalom at an airport. There's no other cars around, so they shouldn't you shouldn't cause a collision. Basically also not hit any of the banners. The banners are considered collisions as well, so try not to hit the banners when you're doing the slalom. And also don't forget to come and see the red playlist, because the red playlist at the bottom has 3 different feats. So the summit, there's 3 feats at the bottom here. So we got the slalom, speed trap, and an escape. So you could do some of the challenges while using these, and you'll get XPs for green, red, and your challenge, and maybe even the legendary. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to complete challenges in one of those 3 playlists at the same time, getting legendary XPs. For example, here, if you want to see if you're actually getting legendary XPs, it's going to show at the top. If you're getting yellow, then you're getting yellow XPs for your legendary, but you're also completing your challenges. And you could also go into the loot button here to tell you what you're going to win, but it's also telling you how much XPs you have and how much you need basically to get to level 4. It's the only way to see how many XPs you have in a certain playlist. Also, a good tip is to always stick to the same car while doing the challenges. If the challenge asks you for the BMW, try to do all the challenges that asks you with that car, so you don't switch parts back and forth. That's a huge waste of time. You're always switching cars, you're always switching parts. So do all the challenges with that one car, then move on to the next car, and then do all the challenges with that car. But you know, complete your things, get your XPs at the same time. You'll level up faster. You'll get to basically end game much faster if you do all of these. Like complete 10 feats with underglow and smoke. You know, I mean, just put underglow and smoke on the BMW, and complete the 10 feats that are in the summit. Don't just go on your map and take random feats. Take one that's in the summit, so that you're getting legendary points. Another good tip is if you have a challenge that tells you spend 10 seconds in the air during an event, but it doesn't tell you to win the event, doesn't really matter where you're doing it, right? So just find some way of getting into the air as quickly as possible. They didn't put win the event at the same time, which would have been awesome, but I mean, they just did this. So basically, if it tells you you're going the wrong way, doesn't really matter. All you're looking for is jumps to increase the times, the second that you're in the air to complete this challenge. So again, if you see challenges that don't tell you to win, but tell you to do something in the event, then just have fun in the playground of that event without racing or anything like that. Once you got it, you could abort. Another good tip is if you're doing like 10 escapes, all you have to do is get to the objective. You don't have to like go as far as you can. Just get to the objective and rewind back into the red circle. It's going to save you a few seconds, and then press retry right away. And if you're doing this, 10 times, it's probably going to save you a few minutes. So yeah, just rewind into the red circle when you're done, and it's going to complete it. Again, here's another example. Like empty your nitro 3 times in the event. It doesn't say you have to win the event, so just wait when your nitro's full, blast your nitro completely, and it's going to complete 2 of 3. So just find a straightaway, wait for your nitro, and empty it. I hope Ivory Tower sees this video and realizes maybe they should add and win or and finish top 3. It would make these challenges a lot more fun. Anyways, just keep an eye on the color of the XP that you're getting in the events, and make sure you get all of your 3 playlists to level 4 so that you're getting legendary XP in everything that you're doing. I hope this video helped. If it did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.